All right, well, welcome everyone to the Open Majors Prep Talk at Drake University. My name is Jenny Tran Johnson, and I'm Assistant Dean in the College of Arts and Sciences, and I advise students in our open program. And joining me tonight is Joanna Mosser, our Associate Dean, and she will be running our chat function. So if at any time during this presentation you have any questions, please feel free to type them in, and we will get them answered as quickly as possible. All right, we're going to get started. So you're here tonight to learn about our open major, our open enrolled program here at Drake. As you're thinking about colleges, one of the questions you are probably getting asked most often is, what major are you choosing to pursue? And right now, you may not know exactly which major or what career pathway that you would like to go down, and that's where our open major or open enrolled program comes in very handy. Our open enrolled program is designed to help you discover your strengths, your goals, and a career pathway to lead you through your 4 years here at Drake. The way we do that is provide structured and professional guidance, a cohort of other students just like you who are searching for that right fit, and access to specialized opportunities and programs. And so what we're going to do tonight is talk about some of the opportunities that we have for you in our open program, as well as some of the great resources and programming available to you at Drake that will help you determine what pathway is the best fit for you. To get started, our open enrolled major allows students the opportunity to explore a wide variety of major minors. When we're thinking about classes that you might take in that first semester, we're going to try and get you in as many courses that allow you to explore areas either you're interested in or areas you believe you have strength in. This allows you to explore a wide breadth of classes before settling in on a particular area of study or career pathway. Through this process and throughout the semester, we are also going to help you discover your strengths, skills, values, interests, and abilities. It's truly our goal to help you identify a major or a program that best fits who you are and what your ultimate goals are, and not necessarily worry specifically about a career or a particular major of study, but more so who you are and then what we can do to complement who you are and what you're interested in. In addition, we will focus on your general education requirements to get started, which allows us to stay on track for graduation, but still provides you that opportunity to explore. We know and we believe that smart people have many interests, and so we want you to explore that multitude of interests. We want to also make sure you're aware that we have an open major available with us here in the College of Arts and Sciences. We are the home to the humanities, social sciences, fine arts, science, math, computer science programs. But you could also be open and be interested maybe in something in business or in our School of Journalism and Mass Communications. So you actually have 3 different options to pursue your open enrollment. Within the College of Business and within the School of Journalism, you'd be on the business or journalism pathway, but maybe haven't yet decided on your specific area of interest in those fields. If you are truly open and are very uncertain about which pathway you'd like to choose, the College of Arts and Sciences open major would be the best fit for you. Now, when we're thinking about your college degree, here at Drake, we require 124 credit hours to graduate from the university. When we think about how those 124 credits will be accomplished, about 1/3 of those credits will be dedicated to your major of study. So for instance, if you chose to be a politics major, about 1/3 of your credits would be in the politics coursework. A second third of your coursework will come from our general education curriculum, which we call the Drake curriculum. Through this, you will take a variety of classes in a multitude of topics, and this makes up the liberal arts portion of your education. So this is where you might take a science class or a writing class, something to do with an artistic experience, etc. And through those classes, you'll have the opportunity to explore a wide variety of areas of study. The final third of your credits is open. And so for this, you could pursue a second major, a minor, a concentration, or you could use those credits to truly explore a wide variety of classes that you'd be interested in taking. So it's within the elective courses and that Drake curriculum chunk that we spend the most of your time in those first 2 years in the open program. So again, you can see that we've got a lot of flexibility that will allow you to make progress towards your degree, but still allow you to explore without necessarily settling on a major right away during your time here at Drake. To go a little further into what all the Drake curriculum consists of, we have 3 different parts. The first is a first-year seminar course, and I'll spend a little time talking about that here next. We also have what are called the areas of inquiry, or AOIs for short, and then a senior capstone experience. So those 3 components are what make up your general education curriculum. No matter what major you choose to pursue at Drake University, all students will complete these 3 components of the Drake curriculum. So to spend a little time talking about the first year seminar, or FYS, this is a course required by all students in their first semester on campus. Now, one thing that's really unique about the first year seminar is that there are a wide variety of topics available. So faculty and staff are teaching these courses in areas that are interesting to them, but the focus of topic area is to help introduce you to reading, writing, and critical thinking skills so those are aspects that you would get no matter which topic area you're interested in. But topics have ranged from a class about Game of Thrones and social justice to exploring Charles Dickens. And so it just kind of depends what your area of interest is and how you choose to select one of those first year seminar topic areas. Now, another thing that's really unique about our FYS is that you will then live in the residence halls with the students who are in your first year seminar. So you and 18 other students will be paired closely together in the residence halls. You will also participate in all of our welcome weekend activities in August with those same individuals. So it gives you a really great sense of community right away during your time here at Drake so that you feel comfortable transitioning into the university in the fall semester. And you can see a couple pictures there of students participating in different welcome weekend activities. One last component of the first year seminar experience is all students are assigned a PMAC, or a peer mentor and consultant, and this is a sophomore, junior, or senior level student who is there to really kind of answer questions and help guide you through both that welcome weekend and first semester experience. So they're a great point of contact, and they have great experiences that they can share with you as you navigate your first semester here at the university. The second component that we talked about with the Drake curriculum would be the areas of inquiry, or AOIs. So all students are required to take a course out of each of the 10 areas of inquiry. So you can see the list there: artistic experience, critical thinking, etc. Now, one nice thing about the areas of inquiry is that there is a long list of courses that fall into each of those categories. So you would have the opportunity, for example, in artistic experience, to take a course where you might choose to sing or play an instrument or draw a picture. Or if those things are not something that you're interested in, we have a lot of classes that are more about the appreciation of art, like a music appreciation or the introduction to jazz. And so there's a lot of different ways that you can tailor the AOIs to meet your needs as well as your areas of interest. My favorite example is within written communication. I was a science major here at Drake, and writing is not an area that I feel strongly in. And so I took a child and adolescent literature course to fulfill my written communication AOI. And that allowed me to read some books that were really interesting and talk about a topic that I found fascinating, all while fulfilling that writing requirement. Now, the exception to the one course per area of inquiry is the history and the science AOIs. In historical foundations, you'll take 2 courses, and in the scientific literacy, you'll take 1 physical science AOI course and 1 life science AOI course. Now, AOIs can double dip into your major. So, for instance, if you decided to pursue computer science, you would take a course called Introduction to Computer Science. That course would fulfill the requirement for your major as well as the information literacy AOI. So there are a lot of ways that we can play around with your curriculum to maximize the courses that you're taking to help fit in time for further exploration in different areas, or perhaps a double major, a minor, or a concentration. Now, when I mentioned the open enrolled program, I said that we had some programming specific for students in this program. One of those things that we really like to share with you is the advisor meetings. So students would be assigned to either myself or Mary Beth Holtai, our other assistant dean. And we are here to really get to know you and better help you pick classes that will meet areas that you're interested in exploring or your strengths. For some students, you may have a general idea of, a pathway you'd like to go down. For others, you might be completely open and have no idea what courses to even start with. And that's where Mary Beth and I come in and try to help you craft that first semester schedule. We're also available then up until you declare a major, so we are here to answer questions and be a resource for you all throughout the first semester, first year, or second year, however long you would like to explore before declaring a major. In the fall semester, Drake provides what we call an academic fair. This is a place where you can go and speak with representatives from all of the different majors, minors, and concentrations on campus. It typically happens at the end of September, so it's pretty early on in your first semester, and it would give you a great opportunity to just collect information and or speak to someone in that area if you had additional questions. And so that can become helpful so that you can see what's available to you, have the opportunity to gather more information, speak with individuals, and then we can use that in our advisor meetings to talk further about what you might be interested in pursuing. Another event we offer in the fall semester is our Arts and Sciences Alumni Speed Networking event. And so this is similar to speed dating, in which we bring in alumni from the area who are all former arts and sciences students, and we pair you with them, and you get to spend about 5 minutes with each alumni talking about how they got to where they are in their career, what majors did they study when they were here at Drake, and how has their pathway changed from the time they were at Drake to where they are now. So it's a great opportunity to get to see current professionals in the field and get great advice about things to consider as you begin your journey here at Drake. We also offer a wide variety of career and major exploration workshops. We have a career fair in the spring semester where, again, you can go and just learn about what job opportunities are being promoted to current students. We have a J-term fair where you can hear about the January term courses that we're offering, and we can talk about ways in which you might fit that into your schedule and your planning of depending on what your areas of interest are. We also have opportunities for peer mentoring where we bring in former open major students to help kind of guide you and answer questions for you about how they navigated through the world of being an open major, how they finally decided on the major that they chose, and their kind of career aspirations. And then we offer social opportunities for you to get together with your peers who are, again, in the same place as you, unsure about which major or what career pathway they're interested in choosing. And it gives you kind of a sense of camaraderie as you're working together and navigating this first year here on campus. A few things about the Drake Advantage. I know some of you are probably considering or have already applied to Drake. If you haven't yet applied, I'd encourage you to do so. You can do so for free online through our website. But I wanted to just spend a few minutes talking about the advantages of attending Drake. Drake is here in Des Moines, Iowa, which is our capital city. And we'll get to some of the benefits of being in Des Moines here shortly. But on campus, I want to let you know that we have a wide variety of career and professional development resources. So within the college, we have 3 individuals who are here to help students with free career assessments. So for those of you who are uncertain about what career pathway may be best for you, this would be an opportunity to take some assessments, but then receive the guidance on how to interpret those assessments. And then together we can decide what classes might help you best explore areas of interest based on that assessment. The Professional Career Development Services personnel also offer free interview preparation, resume and cover letter reviews. So as we kind of navigate through each of the different steps of your Drake experience, they are there to support you and guide you through that process. Another great opportunity for Drake students is the opportunity to study abroad. We offer full semester study abroad opportunities in the fall or spring semester. We offer short-term trips over January during our J-term, which is the 3 weeks in between the fall and spring semester, in which trips will go to a wide variety of locations. We also offer May term and summer trips as well. Most of our trips over all of our trips over J-term, May, and summer are associated with classes, so you would earn credit through Drake while going abroad. And then we also have, or while you're abroad in the semester-long trips, you'll be earning credit through another institution. So it's a great way to, again, explore areas you might be interested in. Go outside of your comfort zone while earning credit towards your degree at the same time. We also have the opportunity for you to pursue a foreign language or continue a foreign language if you are interested. We offer American Sign Language, Arabic, Chinese, French, German, Japanese, and Spanish. We do not have a foreign language requirement, so if you are not interested in continuing your foreign language study, that is just fine. But if it is something you're interested in or would like to start something new, that is definitely something we could work into that first semester schedule for you. Drake also offers an honors program, which is an alternative to the AOI general education requirements. So instead of completing those 10 areas of inquiry, which we mentioned earlier, you would instead complete a variety of honors classes and they come in a variety of discipline areas. And so it's a great way if you are interested in more seminar-based, writing-intensive, critical thinking classes, that the honors track may be something that's of interest to you. Again, those are things that we could explore in that first semester if that's something that you're interested in pursuing. And finally, Drake is all about involvement and community engagement. So if you want to join one of our 160 plus clubs or organizations, if you want to get involved in intramurals or club sports, if you're interested in leadership development or service learning, we have endless options for you to get engaged outside of the classroom and use some of those experiences outside of the classroom in the classroom to guide maybe some of the projects that you're working on or the papers that you're writing. And so there is an endless array of ways to get involved, and hopefully, again, through that involvement, you might be narrowing down areas of interest or possible career pathways for yourself. So there's a lot of great learning that can happen outside of the classroom, and these are some of those options to complement what you might eventually do in a major or program of study. Now, I mentioned that Drake is in Des Moines, Iowa, and so as someone who was formerly from Minnesota and now lives in Des Moines, Iowa, I can tell you there are a wide variety of advantages to being here in Des Moines and being in the capital city. First and foremost, we are the industry headquarters for a wide variety of professions. We have great things going for us in politics, insurance, publishing, and healthcare. With that, you have the opportunity to do some career interviews or job shadowings. Eventually, as you move forward, you might consider an internship in one of the companies here in Des Moines. Through those internships, you may be able to earn credit towards your major or towards another area of study. And with that, we also have a large alumni base in the area. So it is relatively straightforward for students to be able to get out there and explore within the companies that are available to us here in Des Moines. I want to just pause for 1 second and talk about the politics. That might not be an area that you thought about being interested in before. One of the really cool things about Des Moines and Drake is that we are a hub for a lot of things political. One being that we just held the first Democratic debate here on campus, which was a great opportunity. We had students who were interning with CBS as part of that production. As a result, we also have had a number of presidential candidates here on campus talking to students, engaging students in their platform, and that will just continue to grow as we go towards caucus season, as I was the first to caucus, and then as well as into the presidential election season. So it's a really unique opportunity for students, and it may not be something you're interested in right now, but you may find that it could be an area of passion or interest for you as you engage with that just by nature of being here on campus. So again, the Des Moines area has a lot to offer students. Drake is located in the heart of Des Moines, so we are easily accessible. And also one of the advantages of being a Drake student is you are able to take advantage of DART, our public transportation system, for free. And so that's a great way for you to be able to navigate Des Moines and get around and take advantage of all that there is available to you here in our great city. As we kind of continue forward, I wanted to share a few tips if you are considering being an open enrolled student. The first is to just be open and be flexible. I know there might be some apprehension perhaps on your part or the part of your family that you want to graduate in 4 years and we don't want to delay graduation by exploring. And I am here to reassure you that it is virtually impossible to delay your graduation because of the classes you took in your first semester. With that, I would even extend that to the first year. Most of the students in our open program typically declare a major by the end of their first year, although we do have a number of students that will continue on into the sophomore year. And our timeline is that we're hoping you'll declare a major before the beginning of your junior year. Along that pathway, we're still fairly confidently able to allow students to graduate in 4 years, again, because we're overlapping with those AOI requirements and those open electives that you have. So we can be pretty strategic about the classes that you're taking to help keep you on track for graduation. My second tip for you, regardless of major, is to be responsible for your education. So you'll want to seek assistance from your college school office or academic advisor when creating your schedules, and that will allow us to help you find the classes that will give you the best opportunity to explore an area of interest. We can do our best to align them with those general education requirements and help keep you moving toward your overall graduation requirements. The final tip is just to use your resources. We spent some time talking about some of the resources available to you here on campus, such as the professional and career development services. We can get you connected with faculty members in the areas that you're interested in. We can connect you with older students who are in programs of study that you're hoping to pursue. There's a lot of different ways that we can help you explore and support you through that process. But you also need to be an advocate for yourself and let us know when you want to take advantage of those resources and what areas you might be interested in exploring. So we definitely encourage you to ask lots of questions all the time so that we can help assist you with your Drake experience. If you're interested, please feel free to like us on Facebook. We have the Drake University College of Arts and Sciences Facebook page, and we also have a Twitter handle. And we would love it if you wanted to follow us and just kind of see what the students are up to, what faculty are up to here in the College of Arts and Sciences. On our last slide here, I have our contact information. So Joanna Mosser, our Associate Dean, who's running the chat function, Mary Beth Holtai, who is one of our Assistant Deans, and then myself, Jenny Tran Johnson. Mary Beth and I both, again, advise in the open program, and so we would love the opportunity to talk with you if you have any questions about being an open major or any apprehension about being an open major. I'm also happy to elaborate on some of the programs that we have available to help students explore. And with that, we will kind of leave it open for questions. And if you have anything, please let us know. Otherwise, we thank you for listening to us today, and we hope that you'll join us at some point in the spring semester for a Visit Day program. We would love to talk to you in person about the programs that we offer and the opportunities available to you here at Drake. Thank you for listening.